Hey, if you're here, this is no coincidence. If things have been feeling very heavy for you lately and your emotions have been feeling very heavy lately, then you found the right place because we're here to figure out why. Why have your emotions been feeling so heavy? It looks like you've broken promises, impatient, felt very low energy, disbelief. It's raining on me. It's been raining on me. There's been an imbalance going on here. Family, work, people are depending on you. Maybe you feel like you've let them down. You've had low energy because you've lost your self confidence, is what I'm feeling like. You're transitioning though. It's feeling heavy because you're changing. You're moving on. You can't be you can say this so many different ways, but you cannot be the same person that you are going to be tomorrow, let alone any other time after today. And what's going on right now, why all this is like feeling so heavy for you right now. Maybe you have low energy, you're feeling very vulnerable. Um maybe like you don't have any kind of power right now. You're kind of just in a situation where you're just like, I'm here. I don't know what to do, but I'm here. Like you're feeling like you're depleted, in multiple ways, I feel like. And let's see, I feel like you're tired of people not keeping their word to you, is what I feel like. But you're stubborn because you believe that they can be better. But you're very tired of broken promises, and you're impatient on the subject now. And it doesn't matter who it's to. It's like if you're going to promise something, then you need to, right? And I feel like also on top of that, on top of that, it's like you're you have an imbalance of sorry, kid. On top of that, I feel like there's also an imbalance of like financial stuff. You're learning how to become more 555 on my TV right now, if you can see that change validation. Anyway, um it's looking like you've become like dependent on things that you weren't dependent on before, and you're learning that you don't need to be dependent on it anymore. But this is a lesson in the transition for you. You're letting go of some things and you're leaving that behind because you can't carry that with you. You're becoming a better version of yourself. The world is coming for you. Actually, it's already here. It's not coming for you, it's already here. You just have to tap into it. There's a sense of belonging that you're about to have because you're in a transition. It feels hard right now for a reason, um, but it's going to get better. You can't live life and not feel some sort of pain, or not really any kind of pain, but you have to go through challenges of life, and some of that does hurt. Of that part, some of that is being human, but where you're going now, I feel like the reason that your feelings are so heavy right now is you're transmuting all this stuff that's happened that you've pushed aside. Now you're in this like it's clearing the way for all this beautiful stuff that's coming in, and you're going to have a completion feeling. You're going to have a sense of belonging. You're not going to wonder if this is like where you're supposed to be, or this is what you're supposed to be doing, because you're going to feel it with everything in you. um you're integrating wholeness and unity. Yes, that's exactly what I'm seeing right here. What is this? The Ace of Swords. You're gonna have new opportunities, new conflict. The beginning of a conflict. Let's hope not. Clarity, sound decision making. I feel like you're gonna have a breakthrough, is what I feel like it's gonna be. It's gonna be a breakthrough. Maybe you felt stagnant too because you felt so like depleted. And usually, when you're depleted, you don't fill your own cup up. It kind of, you know, you're a free thinker, though. You've got new approaches. You're learning that maybe you don't have to be like everybody else, and you already knew that. You already knew that. It wasn't a question. But the thing is you're feeling all these things right now because you're alchemizing them. You're alchemizing yourself into the person that you are going to be, or that you already are. You already are this person, actually. You already are this person. Everything else is just becoming what it needs to become. And unfortunately, sometimes it sucks because feelings have to go where they have to go. You have to clean it out. You can't push it down. You can't tuck it away. You have to sort through your feelings. And eventually, if you don't, like, it will show up in your life in ways that you don't expect. So this right now, what this reading is telling me is that you need to pay attention to your feelings and stop trying to ignore them. And if they hurt, it's okay. You are human. You are human, and they're gonna hurt sometimes. But you can also use that pain as a catalyst to make positive changes in your life. So I feel right now you're feeling a lot of heavy things because there's a lot of things that you've pushed down in the past. And maybe it's out of protection, and maybe it's out of lack of self-trust. Maybe you started to question yourself, who you are and what the truth is, and what have you thought in your head versus what actually happened. And I mean, there's a lot of things, but there's a reason for celebration and enjoyment. You're about to feel like you've made it somewhere. You have balance and reunion and a sense of belonging. It's just everything feels so peaceful that's coming. Chariot, you are well on your way. 7 might be a number for you. I feel like your throat chakra, you're starting to learn to really, really say things that you've held back. And that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that maybe you've been afraid to say things. And that could be anything. It could be like, I like your shoes, but yellow is not really my color, but like maybe you're afraid to say things like that. Mental agility, fairness, you're learning your confidence though, and it's okay to be you, and it's okay to have your new ideas, and it's okay to be chitty chatty and witty, and you're about to learn a lot of new things about yourself, and that's about to be a fun new experience for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonates with you, then you can book a reading with me. Like, share, comment, and engage. Let me know how you're doing, how you like this reading, how it applies to you is actually what I would really like. But if you're interested, you can find the info in my bio, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Namaste.